Hey everybody, it's Corey from The Shape Within. Today I wanted to talk to you about 3 really small changes that you can make in your life that will make a really big difference in the amount of weight that you're losing. Now these 3 things you've probably already heard about over and over again. You probably already know that these are the things you should be doing to lose weight. But today I wanted to talk to you about how small of a change that you can actually make in each one of these areas and still make a big difference in the amount of fat loss that you're experiencing day after day and week after week, as long as you're consistent with your habits. Now, the first change that you should make if you want to lose weight, and you probably already know what I'm going to say, is making an improvement in your diet. Everybody's always talking about how diet is the most important aspect of weight loss, and that's absolutely true. But when a lot of people hear diet, they think of counting calories and restrictions and going hungry. But when I say diet, I'm actually talking about improving the quality of foods that you're eating on a normal basis, improving your diet content. And so even if you know that eating healthy foods is the key to weight loss, eating more healthy foods rather than less altogether, even if you know that, a lot of people think that you have to be perfect to make any difference at all. You might think that you have to make this big overnight change and eat healthy all day without any junk foods, otherwise you'll fail. And that kind of mentality is actually what leads to people giving up, even when they were maintaining habits that would have made a big difference over the long term. And so if your current eating habits are very unhealthy and you rarely eat any healthy food, you can actually make a really big difference in your weight loss journey by simply adding one healthy meal into your life every day. Simply find a few healthy foods that you enjoy and either mix them together into a meal and eat one healthy meal every day, or just find a few healthy foods that don't necessarily go together well, but that you can eat individually throughout the day as snacks. But whatever you do dedicate to eating more healthy food every day. And in doing so, you'll actually put yourself in a position to lose weight without being hungry. And so how that works is that healthy, natural foods are very large in volume and high in nutrients, yet very low in calories as compared to the packaged and highly processed foods that we eat normally. And so when you eat more healthy foods, it actually fills your belly with a large volume of food, and it satisfies your body on a nutritional level while still leaving you in a calorie deficit, and so you lose weight without having to be hungry. So make a small change today by simply dedicating to eating a minimum of one healthy meal per day, and immediately you'll be making a big difference in the amount of weight that you're losing. The second change that you should make if you want to lose weight is adding exercise into your routine. Just like with healthy eating, a lot of people think that you have to be perfect with exercise to make any difference at all. And that's just not true. You can actually make a really big difference by simply working out 3 times per week for 15 minutes in each session. A lot of people think you have to work out an hour every day to make any change in your weight. And not only do you not need to work out that much to lose weight, it's actually not recommended. Even the people that you see with some of the best health and the best bodies swear by exercising 3 times per week and letting themselves rest on the remaining days. So being consistent with exercise doesn't seem all that hard when you realize that it doesn't take all that much to be consistent. So to make a change in your exercise routine today that will lead to immediate and consistent weight loss, simply find an activity, an exercise, a workout that you truly enjoy and dedicate to doing it 3 times per week for a minimum of 15 minutes. Just doing that by itself is a really effective method on its own. Exercise by itself can be effective for weight loss, but it really depends on how good your diet is. If your diet is very unhealthy and you're consuming a high amount of calories each day, sometimes an exercise routine might not be enough to combat those effects. But when you're already eating healthy and creating a calorie deficit through healthy eating, and then you add exercise into your routine, then the results of each stack on top of each other, and you'll be very, very happy with your decision to both eat some healthy foods every day as well as exercise a few times per week. The third change that you should make if you want to lose weight, which is possibly the simplest out of all of them, is to drink more plain water. In the same way that eating more healthy food leads to eating less unhealthy food and reducing your daily calorie consumption without having to be hungry, the same thing happens with water and unhealthy beverages. The more water that you drink, the less that you're going to crave soda or artificial juice or any other type of high-calorie, unhealthy drink like that. And so to make a really small change today that's going to lead to you burning fat consistently without having to overwhelm yourself, simply dedicate to drinking at least 1/2 gallon of water every day. And the easiest way that I find to do this is to simply buy a big water bottle that's at least 1/2 gallon, and fill it in the morning, and then dedicate to drinking it by the end of the day. So to sum up, if you want to make just a few small changes in your life that will allow you to start losing weight right away consistently and be able to stick to those habits without overwhelming yourself, without having to feel like you have to be perfect, simply start eating at least one healthy meal every day, start exercising 3 times per week, and dedicate to drinking at least 1/2 gallon of water every day. If you do those 3 things, if you combine those 3 healthy habits, you'll immediately start burning fat every single day, but you won't feel hungry, you won't feel overwhelmed and like you can't stick to your diet or like you can't stick to your exercise routine. And so good luck on your weight loss journey. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I've left you a link to the article below. And please like and subscribe so I can keep giving you weight loss tips. Good luck.